Hey guys, welcome back and happy almost Halloween. The Oracle of Shadows and Light is what we're actually going to visit today. It's published by Blue Angel Publishing. The author is Lucy Cavendish, and she has put out several oracle decks. And she's also a natural-born witch living in Sydney, Australia. One thing that really brings her words of wisdom to light is the artist she works with on the deck, and that is Jasmine Beckett Griffith. She's a world-renowned fantasy artist, known best for her big-eyed figurative work. And yeah, so let's step into the magical world and beautiful world of both these ladies and the Oracle of Shadows and Light. The box is sturdy. It comes in your typical packaging. Wisdom for misfits, mystics, seekers, and wanderers. No more shall the strangelings hide in the shadows. Welcome to their mysterious world of magic and beauty, where dreams are stranger than reality, but oh so likely to come true when you awaken your own power. I love that. This deck is marketed to teenagers, younger adults, and I just love that. One of the things that I just get so excited about is teaching kids to step into their own powers. And I think this deck is a deck that's really good to encourage that. And I'm going to show you how. I mean, it is a tarot. It's an oracle deck. So it is going to have, a hint of spiritualism to it, as well as, like it said, magic. So let's take a look inside. And so here is the guidebook. I love the writing because the writing totally reminds me of Tim Burton, who I'm a huge fan of. And inside it has a description for each one of the cards that are in here. And it also gives you some instructions on how to start using the deck. And what's in every great book are some spreads. And then, yeah, it goes into your characters, the card meanings. Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. That's so cute. Some of these characters you look at and you're like, okay, that looks kind of weird, creepy, but then you look again and it's like, it's actually kind of cute. So the reason why I chose this oracle deck as a good deck to use for Halloween is because a lot of the cards show stuff related to skulls, and there's even a trick-or-treating card. Autumn. It's just really cool. 3 witchy sisters. So the book is a lot of fun. Now let's get into the cards. I like that. I love that card. So the back of the card is like, it's a keyhole. So it's like, let's dive right in and go into the stories. The cardstock is thick, maybe a little bit thinner than some of the other cards that I have reviewed. That being said, it's not too bad. Depending on how small your hands are, it might be a little bit difficult to shuffle, but that's the same case. That's the case with a lot of oracle decks, just because of the large size. I don't mind it because I love artwork. In fact, I pick up a lot of oracle decks, big and tarot decks, because of their artwork, and I admire it so much. Look at this, Fairy of the Highlands. It's time to be brave. Isn't she adorable? And so each card has a number up at the top, which makes it a lot easier for you to look it up in the book to see what the card's meaning is. So this is card number 18, Violet Duchess, stifled, bored, and unstuck. And stuck. Amara, the Menahoon, Aloha Healing. We'll take a look at a description for some of these cards. I just wanted to give you an idea of what they look like. Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch, count your blessings. Out trick-or-treating, we're here. Autumn is my last chance. I apologize for the glare from this light. I'm just getting used to this setup right now. Grumpy Red Fairy, be your true self. I like this one. 3 Witchy Sisters. Eclipse Mermaid, a powerful energy shift. So I want to take some time and play with these cards so that I can pick up the energy from them. I know I said that they were a little bit large to shuffle, but as some of you probably know, there's various ways that you can shuffle cards. You know, it doesn't have to just be the overhand like that, or your, traditional shuffle like this. And as you can see, it's a little bit difficult for me, but yeah. Now, and they have a sheen to them, as you've been able to tell from the light, but they have a sheen. It makes me kind of nervous just because I love this artwork so much and I don't want it to get scratched. So I'm not sure how often I will use the deck, but one of the ways that people suggest that you shuffle too, if the cards are too big, is just by fanning them out. You can fan the cards out like that, and just pick a card like that, whatever jumps out at you. Nautilus Princess, powerful personal growth. Okay, so let's take a look at the guidebook and see what that means. Nautilus Princess, message: powerful personal growth. A big-eyed, beautiful mermaid, surrounded by her floating rich red hair, holds tight to a nautilus shell. She is an underwater, emotional princess, and she is growing in ways she never thought she would, because soon she is to be the queen, and she must make decisions. She feels uncertain about how she will perform when she is elevated and unsure of whether she can wield her power. She is very thoughtful as she contemplates the future, but all around her are the symbols of her future success. The Nautilus Princess speaks. I know I am strong, but most people think of me as gentle, kind, and good. Now that I am to be the ruler, what if they see me as power-hungry, dominating, greedy, or controlling? Whatever the thoughts of those around me, there will be a change as I change. And I will continue to hold fast to my Nautilus, as it ever reminds me to grow in ways that are in tune with my purpose, my integrity, and what I feel is right. I vow to be steadfast and true, despite the challenges that are heading my way. I vow not to misuse my power, but use it I will, and as a result, I, like you, will grow in ways that are in tune with my true self and true purpose. Love it. Love it. You know, this message is so empowering, because one of the things too that I've just been reading a lot about is finding your inner voice, finding your true power, and where one of the best places you can look to for your true power is in your values. What it is that you value, because when you know what you value, you can have so much strength inside. You're gonna stand up for it because it's what you value. Anyways, that's a really cool message. And then it goes into the divination message, which I'm not going to read just because it is quite lengthy. All in all, I would strongly recommend this deck. It is one of my favorites. It's Oracle of Shadows and Light by Lucy Cavendish, artwork by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Google her name, you will see her artwork everywhere. And the cards are phenomenal. The artwork is phenomenal. There's a lot of great energy in these cards. Oh, and don't forget, you can also check out the Pick a Card reading, where I am going to be using these featured cards. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. When I see those little thumbs up, I get so excited. So, almost Halloween. We'll talk to you later. Bye. That kind of looks like a heart. Maybe? There we go. Yay.